Hi, this is Marcus.
This is Bob.
And you're listening to Midnight Circus.
Circus Milan.
Alright, so Bob, this is gonna be our first full English episode.
No, so are we doing full English, no Mandarin at all?
We can add in a bit because I'm pretty sure there are certain terms that we have to say it in Mandarin, or it makes more sense in Mandarin.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of nervous.
You're actually kind of nervous? What?
Yeah, it's been a long time since I converse fully in English.
Oh, fully English? Yeah, because you don't speak English with your wife at home. You guys speak Mandarin.
No, even at work I don't that much.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I speak Mandarin at work with my parents, but when I come home and I speak with my wife, I speak in English.
Mostly English.
English, yeah. Because she's like, her family is English educated, so we feel more comfortable speaking English.
All right.
Okay. All right, well, since you're nervous, so I'm just going to introduce our guest for today to help you ease. That's
why we have guests, because I'm nervous, right?
Oh, okay. So the whole episode is just going to be silent. All right, so we're going to welcome my friend from Taiwan, Etienne.
Hello.
Okay, so Etienne, I never actually know how to pronounce your name properly. I just know that because when I first met you, our common friend Eric told me that, like, because I asked him, I said, oh, what is his name? And he's like, oh, like ATM, like the thing that you withdraw your money. He's like, yeah, so it's ATM.
ATM.
So just call it ATM. I'm like, what? I'm like, okay, so I've been calling you that ever since. But I never actually know like your name.
I mean, it's Etienne. It's a French name originally, actually. Yeah, it's actually pronounced Etienne. Yeah.
Etienne.
But my dad is Belgian, is the reason, so he gave me a French name.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. But then growing up in the States, it's really hard to pronounce even in America. So everyone's like did not know how to pronounce this Etienne name. So I just thought Etienne is fine.
Oh, okay. So people in the States call you Etienne as well. Yeah.
And then also the same jokes too, like, oh, ATM machine, can you give me some money and all that.
Oh, no wonder your IG is ATM machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually never know much about you, like where you're from or like where did you study before?
Oh yeah, I can introduce myself.
Yeah.
So you say your dad was from Belgium?
Yeah. My dad is from Belgium and my mom's from Taiwan, and then they both met in America, and I was born in America.
Oh.
Yeah, and I was born in
East or West?
California, near San Francisco.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was born and raised there till end of high school, and I came to Taiwan for college, and I never left, pretty much.
Did you speak any Mandarin when you were in the States?
In the States, not really. Like, I mean, growing up, like, I have 3 brothers, and then growing up, like, I was always called like Gaga, and then my second brother is called Didi. But then, actually, my brother is probably gonna get embarrassed if he hears this. But the third one, he just was called Meme. We call him Meme.
Meme.
Yeah, but we didn't say Meme. We didn't say Meme. We said Meme. Okay. We didn't really know what it meant though. The thing, because growing up, we were just like, my mom was just Gaga Didi Meme, like, come here, like. Okay. And then like we did.
Why did you call your brother like little brother Meme though?
Because I don't know, that was my mom's idea. Because I mean, I was the first
born. Too confusing to have.
I was the
she
first.
Really wanted a girl.
Yeah, I mean, I was the firstborn.
She wanted a girl.
I was the firstborn, so I was Gaga, and then the second one came out. He was Didi, and I guess the third one came out. They didn't have a name for him, so.
Yeah, they can't exactly be like Xiao Didi.
Yeah, like little Didi or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the fourth one just doesn't have any Chinese nickname.
Okay.
So the third one basically got screwed. But
he's a lot younger than us. That time was already gone.
Alright.
Yeah. But then.
So you finished high school in the States and came to Taiwan. Actually, what made you decided to come to Taiwan?
A few reasons. I mean, the biggest reason was I didn't really get into any really good schools in the States. I got into a few like state colleges in California, but not like the best. And then originally, actually, my plan was to go to like a community college for 2 years, and then transfer to like a UC school, like a better school. But then my mom like applied for me to go to NTU, Taida.
Yeah.
And then and then I think
just happened you got it.
And then I think I'm pretty sure that you have to write like some essays or something, but I never wrote an essay. I think she wrote it for me.
Essay in Mandarin or English?
I don't even know. I'm probably pretty sure it's supposed to be Mandarin.
Okay.
But yeah. And then also I didn't really have a choice either though, because that last year of high school I kind of fucked up a little bit, and then I was like grounded for like months, and then my mom was like, I'm sending you away to Taiwan kind of thing.
Oh, wait, what did you do? Are you allowed to say? No.
I mean, yeah, it's nothing illegal, really. No, it's just it was a series of events though that kind of happened. Like originally, first, like it was high school time, so like my friends just got their license for their cars and stuff. And then originally in the States, like I think when you're 16 and a half, when you're 16 to 16 and a half, you cannot drive other people. You can't like have other people in your car except for like other people with licenses. Because there's still like a learner's driver's license kind of thing.
Like a permit.
Yeah.
Permit thing.
Yeah. But then, my friend took me home one time and he was driving really crazy, and we got pulled over by the police one time, and then we got taken home, and my mom got like really mad. She's like, "Oh, you can never go in his car again," kind of thing. But then the second time we were coming back, and then we weren't drinking or smoking or anything. We were just coming back from a friend's house, and then I live on this really windy road, like on a mountainside kind of. My friend was just being really stupid. He was trying to like accelerate through like a turn, and his car spun out and like hit the side of like the mountain and totaled his car. But then we were okay, like a little bit, like maybe small whiplash or whatever. But I was fine. I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna walk home. Like we're pretty close anyway. And then I just walked home and went to sleep. And then my mom didn't know anything about it for a while. But then my friend's mom saw her at like a grocery store or something, and then she asked my mom like, "Oh, how's Etienne? Is he okay?" Like, my mom was like,
Your mom was like, "What?
Like, what do you mean?" It's like, "Oh, he was like got in the car crash with like Lucas." Like, it's like, what? And then she came home. She was furious. So I had to like clean the gutters for like months, and I was grounded. I couldn't go out. And
she's probably like, "Oh, you need to go to town where it's more safe."
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Like less freedom, I guess. But then coming to Taiwan, I had more freedom. You know, I was away from my mom and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Even if you're in the States, I guess in the college, like the one, like your mom can really control you.
Yeah.
But I'm amazed how did you get in though? Like, it seems like you can just get in by writing essay.
No. It's because I'm Chaosen. Like I'm overseas Chinese. Yeah, it's easier. Like I have a bunch. Like Kevin is also overseas Chinese, and a few other of those Malaysia guys, Eric and stuff.
Based on my understanding, is that for us as Chaosen, and I don't know how to say Chaosen in English,
it's overseas Chinese.
Yeah, overseas Chinese. But for us to apply for universities in Taiwan, we actually get a few bonus marks. Like for example, if we would have to get into NTU and the benchmark, it's like maybe like 70, like 70 like score.
Yeah.
And then like for locals, they have to score 70 and above. But for us overseas Chinese, we can score like 30.
Because 30, like not that
yeah, I'm being serious because we have like a 40 additional bonus marks.
Yeah, and I think
there are certain like slots that are reserved for overseas Chinese. Yeah. Like my friend who went to Kaohsiung Caiying Daxue, and he said that when he first got in, he was like not getting bullied, but people kind of like, you know, they
look
have
down.
like
No, yeah. It's kind of, there's a little animosity, like, because they know they had to work super hard to get in there, and then you didn't have to work as hard to get to the same spot, kind of thing.
Yeah, they're like, 同学, 你几分进来的? And he's like, they will feel embarrassed to say it.
Yeah.
It's unfair, yeah.
But, I mean, I didn't make the rules, though, you know?
Also, did you have to take a test though?
Not to get in.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I took the SAT. I took SATs and ACTs and all that, and I think those scores kind of counted.
Those scored.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. They translate the score somehow, and
yeah. Luckily.
Oh yeah, I think you can just take SAT and Taiwan will accept it. Or something.
Yeah, and I did pretty well on SAT actually. I did like SAT prep school and all that, so.
Yeah. I think I did that as well, actually.
Wait, what? You did SAT prep too?
Yeah, I did SAT prep. I think I went to like a tuition.
Yeah, they teach you like the
a tutor center. They teach you how to take a SAT.
Yeah, like
test.
if you can like cancel out like at least one question, you can like guess it or something.
Yeah,
like,
you can get yes.
Did you guys know that my friend in high school, he's from Thailand, okay? And he cheated on his SAT. Like he copied someone's SAT. I'm like, why would you do that? I know. I'm like,
you mean
all the questions are different.
Yeah.
So he tried to copy someone's SAT.
It looks like it's going slightly left, you know?
Yeah. So at the end, we're just like, and he got caught, you know. He got caught and he got into some like trouble.
Yeah. Sure.
And at the end, we're like, you do know that each question for like each student is different, right?
Yeah, I mean, you write at the beginning like which version of the test you're taking and stuff.
So that is why you need to go to SAT prep, guys, to at least know how the system
it really
works.
does help though.
Yeah,
like to be honest, like they help me boost like I don't know, maybe 200-300 points.
Yeah.
Like that.
No. Well, I didn't really study for my SAT because I knew I wasn't planning on going to like unis in the States. So
Yeah.
I was like, I just want to cook.
Yeah.
Wait, so did you even take the test though?
Well, I did. Yeah.
Oh.
Just once.
So you just went in and you didn't even study.
Just did once,
just like, well, whatever.
Yeah. I think a couple of my schoolmates actually did it like 3 to 4 times.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I'm like,
Yeah, I took it 2 times.
How can you sit through that thing for like more than 2 times?
I mean,
That's how
you
you
need
get
good
good
grades.
score.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what? You know even what I did? I even took an AP Chinese SAT test.
AP Chinese essay. I took AP Mandarin when I was in high school. It's like it boosted my GPA.
oh, I didn't take the class, but I took the SAT because like.
I remember looking at my what's that thing? Like looking at my scores. I was like, oh, I never had like a 3.4 GPA. It was always 3 or 2 point something.
The things we do for.
And it was funny how because in my high school when they taught AP Mandarin, it was all in simplified, and because I went to a Taiwanese school before I went into my high school, and so I know how to use Bupamurfu and stuff. And so when we had to sit through our exam, I actually brought in my own keyboard with Bupamurfu on my keyboard. Yeah. So I actually did it like that.
Whoa, someone's outside your window.
Yeah, that's Etienne's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh.
She can't hear us, right?
Now they can because they opened the window.
Now she can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hi.
I mean, they can't. I have earphones, so they say hi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, probably.
哎，好久不见，好久不见。
Yeah, 好久不见, he said.
好久不见。
I really want to go back like at least by end of this year because.
No, the thing is, like, we can go, like, going back to Taiwan. I think we can quarantine in our houses.
I don't think so
living
anymore.
in the house.
I don't think so anymore.
No, right? No now. But anyway, at least it's cheaper than coming back here actually. Because my brother just came to Malaysia and it's like, I think he spent like almost 20,000 Malaysian. So which is like
20,000 Malaysian. That's 200,000 or close to 200,000 NT.
Really?
150,000 NT.
For what?
Yeah.
For like all the hotel and coming in. Yeah.
Jeez.
There's some administration fee, like they charge it for paperwork.
Jesus.
It's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah. And like for us, like if I would have to go back to Taiwan right now, I have to tell the government when I'm coming back. Okay, and we can only leave the country for a maximum of 3 months. Okay, and the fucked up thing is we have to pay for our quarantine fee back in Malaysia ahead.
Yeah.
So before I leave the country, I have to pay for my quarantine fee when I'm coming back. And
to make sure you come back.
Just to make sure you come back. And the hotel is so shitty too. Yeah. And they charge you double for being a foreigner. Like Malaysians would
the
be
hotel fee and all that.
Jesus.
Everything is double. Like you're trying to milk money out of foreigners.
Yeah, I mean, who wants to travel there then? You know?
Yeah.
like when you have to.
Yeah, it's only if you have
like
to.
For work and all that.
Yeah. People still do it. A lot of Taiwanese businessmen that I know are still like some of them recently just went back to Taiwan because of work and stuff. As necessary.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So where were we? As about SATs, huh?
Okay. So
what did you study in Taida?
Originally I went in with chemistry.
Chemistry, okay.
Yeah, but then that was like the first year, and I almost failed out. I almost Yeah. So I had to switch majors. Like I had to do like an emergency like cancel classes and stuff. Like I had like less credits than like were required, and you had to like fill out a form for like this like kind of special procedure or whatever. Then luckily I was able to transfer to forestry.
Forestry?
Yeah.
Okay,
that's
so what does forestry do?
Right? Oh.
Yeah. I mean, I did my sub major was resource conservation, but
I don't even know what that is.
It's like just conserving resources, like not using too much of like of the stuff.
Okay.
But not using too much of natural resources.
Yeah. But the thing is, I didn't really learn that much forestry stuff. I learned more
all
life
the courses
lessons.
in Mandarin?
Yeah, I mean most of them, all the lectures were in, like the teacher would speak Chinese, but if I was lucky, sometimes like the textbooks might be in English, maybe.
Okay.
Okay, wait. So you said you were born and raised in US.
Yeah.
So did you learn Mandarin?
No.
In the US?
No. I knew how to count to 10.
And you went to Taiwan.
How do you speak a word
so
of
went to
Mandarin?
Taiwan. You went to Taida, which they taught in Mandarin.
Yeah. It was really hard. I mean, it was.
Wait,
it was
how?
How did you make it?
How did you do it?
I really just barely made it. But I mean, at the beginning, I had a lot of good friends actually who helped me like a lot. Like, if I didn't have any friends, I definitely would have like left like the first year.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think if you're doing the normal way, you probably have to go to a language school or something.
Yeah, I mean, most people they'll like go to like Sida, like Taipei Normal University or whatever for like 2 years, so only learn Chinese, like intensive Chinese class or whatever, and then like transfer. But I didn't really have. I was already accepted to the school, so I had to just go. And then I was taking Chinese classes like at the same time, like at night. Like I think it was like 2 or 3 days a week. But it just got too much, like with all the homework and stuff. I was still doing homework and stuff, like just barely copying and stuff, but it was still hard.
Because I heard the Chaoseng community and universities in Taiwan are very strong. Like you guys bond together.
Yeah. And then it's like a lot of people from everywhere. Like I mean, like South America, South Africa, and like Europe and all those, Canada and all that. So and then you meet a lot of like cool people, and then like it's a lot of people that you can actually like connect a lot more with than like local Taiwanese. I feel.
Oh, because you're all like.
We're all like in this new place, kind of. But we all have like the same kind of heritage, I guess. But although mine is a lot less than most Chaoseng people, but But then I did meet a few other Chaoseng people who like they also could not speak Chinese either, or like they barely could speak Chinese too. But most of them did not pass. They did not make it.
Okay. So spoiler, you did pass.
Yeah. I mean, but it took me 6 years. I had to extend 2 years. Like that, which is the max. Yeah, I was 6
that's
years.
a max. Oh, I didn't know there was a max.
Yeah, 2 years is the max.
So what happened if you exceed that max?
Then you're out. You have to restart, I guess.
Okay. You just gotta like restart from like year 1.
Yeah. And then the thing for me though, I was like on 6 years and I was still missing my calculus class. Like, so I had to do it during summer school. but that was like my last chance. Like if I didn't pass it, I could not pass. So then I studied super hard. Like I took some like Adderall for that too. I was studying like shit. I actually learned like calculus. But I at the end though, like I didn't do that well. I had like, it was like around 70 or something, like just passing. So I had to beg my teacher though, but he was pretty nice about it. He was just like, yeah, it's okay. And then I was waiting for that for the grade to come in, and then I was like, oh, C- or whatever. Like, nice, I passed.
Wait, so the tests were in Mandarin or English? Can you request for English?
Yeah, I can. Usually the tests are actually in English. Actually, they're usually in English. Sometimes if they're in Chinese, then like I think a TA or the teacher would like translate it for me.
Oh, that's so nice.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
And then like I was pretty good. Like I always talked to the teachers like after class and stuff, and kind of explained my situation and stuff. So the teachers they didn't hate me. They didn't think I was like just some lazy piece of shit. They kind of knew I was like struggling the whole time and stuff. But yeah. But then there were some nice ones, but there are also some like kind of really strict ones too who failed me. But I don't blame them.
It's like you don't know Mandarin.
Yeah.
Go language school.
Okay, so after Taida, you served the military, right?
Yeah, 替代役.
Bob and I didn't. We're actually 逃兵.
Oh yeah.
But I think Bob is not 中 anymore, because I think Bob, you just recently passed the age of enlist, right? Old age. Okay, old
like 35
age.
or something.
Yeah, I probably just passed.
Wait, how old are you now, Bob? 30?
What? I'm
how
like
old are you
36.
Now? Oh yeah, so you're good.
Who's even counting?
Yeah, so I'll have like another 6 years before I can.
You can come back without worry. Yeah.
Yeah, before I can come back without worry. Yeah, exactly. You know, the first time I went back to Taiwan, like by myself, and I was 役男 at that time. I didn't know what to do. You know, I didn't know that when you leave, you have to go to like 移民局 and to get your passport stamp and stuff. I didn't know that, you know, and I was going through custom and I was stopped. You know, they're like, oh no, you can't leave the country. You have to serve the military. I'm like, what? I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I'm not doing that. And I was panicking. I called my aunt. I was like, oh, they won't let me leave and stuff and blah blah blah. And they asked me to go to this immigration office in the airport. And they were being super rude, you know. They're like, oh no, you just can't leave. Oh
they didn't explain
and,
that.
And they didn't explain to me what was going on too. But as they were flipping my passport, they see this stamp, like 侨居 stamp, you know. And then they realized that, oh, I'm actually like overseas Chinese. Then they're like, and then their attitude just changed immediately. They're like, oh, we're so sorry, we didn't know you're侨生. Oh yeah, here's a stamp. So just remember to do this every time when you come back, okay? I'm like,
oh.
So I'm telling you, like
why do you think like they're raised like discriminate against?
I think so. I think they're just super rude and super strict to locals, but they're super nice to like 侨生.
Wait, do you think that is a thing in Taiwan as well? Etienne?
Nice, like people in general?
They are nicer to foreigner than to locals.
I don't know. It's kind of like it depends who you talk to. Like I talked to this with my boss, with my English teacher boss, and he thinks like a lot of the Taiwanese people are kind of fake nice, kind of.
Okay.
Oh,
kind of fake.
So they're nice to foreigners, but they're fake nice.
Yeah. or like kind of like sometimes like he says he gets a lot of times like or like a lot of times like little kid like parents will just tell like their kids to like, oh, say hi to like the white guy kind of thing. like use English kind of like say hello. And then like just kind of that.
People. Yeah, okay, people can see this on the podcast. So Etienne, he did mention he's like his dad was Belgian and mom was Thai. So yeah, he looks mixed though. Yeah. So people can mistake him for white, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is in Taiwan, I'm white. In the States, I'm Asian. Really, yeah. So it was kind of strange.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. So you're like foreigner either way.
Yeah, pretty much. But it's kind of cool. I mean, it's always I'm more kind of unique, I guess. Kind of.
Yeah. I think you stand out.
Yeah. Which has the ups and downs.
I'm just gonna jump back to the military because I want to know how is it like because I actually wanted to serve the military at a point in my life. I was just like, I'm just gonna get it over with, just go back for like a year because it's a year now,
Yeah.
My dad was too protective because he was saying that like during his time, like he was like, I think my dad actually got bullied when he was in the military. That's why he refuses to let any of his son go.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But and then his time too, it was like 3 years or 2 years, right?
I think
it was longer.
Like 2 to 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, he says in the middle of the night you just hear like gunshots, like bang, and then someone killed themselves. So my dad was just like really worried that his children's gonna like.
Are you serious?
According to my dad, yeah. And my dad's saying that it was super strict. Like the zangguan would be like, "What color is this?" And it's white. And the zangguan would be like, "No, it's black. Remember, it's black. What color is this? White? No, it's black."
Yeah.
It's like
brainwashing.
It's just training you how to follow
That's
orders.
That's like Full Metal Jacket shit.
What?
Oh, yeah, if you've seen that movie, and someone killed himself too. Oh, my goodness.
So is it really like that in the military?
No. Now it's a lot more lax. It's no. I mean, at least what I did替代役, so it might be a little bit different. Like, I didn't shoot any guns or anything in my time.
Wait, not even in like 新兵训练?
No, we didn't shoot any guns.
Oh,
I think that's for normal military. I knew like Kevin shotguns, and Kevin drove like a tank or something too.
Yeah, he drove a tank.
Yeah, but
yeah, that's why I missed.
For me,
you did paperwork.
Yeah, I mean, we had like a 3 month or 3 week like kind of boot camp at what
boot camp,
Sangongli or something.
Sangongli.
Yeah. And then that was pretty shit. It was not a fun time, but
wait, only 3 weeks? I thought like 3 months.
No, that is 3 weeks.
Really
no. But that was like 3 weeks.
And you say it was fun? Not fun.
It was not fun. It was not fun. It's not like a summer camp or something. Like, I mean, there's like a lot of classes that we had to take and stuff, and like you could not sleep in it. Like you get yelled at if you slept and stuff, and like, and then like we had to run like every morning. We like did like a 3 or 4K run or something, like 6 o'clock in the morning.
Dude.
Yeah.
3 to 4K.
But then, luckily though, they were pretty nice to me. They gave me like there's another guy in the替代役group. He was also he's Taiwanese but grew up in the States or something. So they kind of like paired me up with him, and they said if you have any questions, just ask him, and he can ask like one of the other guys.
Oh,
but that was during 替代役 time already, right?
But then pretty much whenever any of those like sergeants or the higher up guys like wanted to talk to me, they had to talk to that guy. So then they could never really yell at me because they don't want to like yell at like a different dude. So then they're always just like,
so that's the advantage.
Yeah, so they're always just kind of like they whisper to the dude like just to tell him what to tell me, and it's like okay. So yeah, it was.
I think it's because you have you have a foreign face.
Yeah.
I don't think we can pull that off. We just. Yeah, I think if me or Marcus just pretend we didn't speak Chinese.
Yeah, bullshit.
We'll probably get bullied.
Imagine like us pretending to be like okay, I'm not saying like imagine like an ABC, okay, that really does not speak a word of Mandarin,
yeah.
And I don't think the sergeant will believe that he doesn't speak Mandarin, He'll be like, you're faking it, and just give you like crap about it.
I think he probably will still believe you, but he probably will hate you for it.
I mean, I bet he will try testing it, like like say something in Chinese, see if you like turn your head or something, or like. Yeah, but it was really hard. I had to like memorize all like the commands and stuff. Or, like when we were running, like 我爱跑步爱我. And then like the like 一阵 like the whatever like yeah. Like I had to memorize that, and like there's like commands and stuff you had to do, and like about face kind of thing, and like all that kind of shit. And like it was.
But that was doing boot camp, right?
Yeah.
You went down in boot camp.
Oh yeah, and then the boot camp was 3 weeks, and then after that 3 weeks, I went to Nantou or something. I think Nantou. I think it's over there near Sun Moon Lake, kind of. And then there was like because I did tourism and travel 观光局 like that sub department. Yeah.
Okay.
So then that like
and there's T.Es there.
Yeah, and then that boot camp was like another 2 weeks, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, and then after that, the thing that sucked, we had to take a test to find out which station will be like, or where we'll be stationed for like the rest of our service. But then to determine that we had to take a test, and then the whole test was in Chinese this time, and it was not the same as NTU.
Yeah,
But then they said they'll have a guy translate for me, but then the dude translating, like, he could not translate. Like he translated and I still did not understand. Yeah, pretty much. Like he actually Google translated some of it and was like, what does that mean? It's like, what? I don't know. Then in the end, like I got like one of the like lowest like 10 scores or something. I almost had to go to Mazu.
Oh,
yeah.
That's a bad thing. I think Mazu's pretty chill.
No,
right?
I think that's a bad. I think no one wants to go to Mazu.
No, Mazu, you go there for like 3 months. Like you can't come back as often.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So kind of like stuck
and there's
there.
like nothing there.
Yeah, and there's like one 7-Eleven or something.
No, because back in my parents' time, my dad would say that like, oh, going to Jingmen Mazu is the worst thing because like, you know, if the war going with China.
Yeah.
My dad said
that too.
Yeah, my dad said that like his neighbor was sent to Jingmen and came back like in the dead body without a head.
What?
But,
I think that happened during your death.
What?
Yeah.
It's crazy, like
because there would be like Marines coming from China.
Yeah. Jesus.
And they just kill people, take off their heads, and bring back.
Yeah, I was like, what? Crazy. So doing like.
Yeah. But then in the end, I ended up at Hualien. Huadong.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it was pretty nice. It's like in the countryside and stuff, so it's really chill. There's not much to do, and I was just at like a desk, and my job was pretty much like shredding papers and like, you know, just doing like some like grunt work pretty much. And I was,
because I assume all the paperwork is in Mandarin, right?
Yeah. No, so I couldn't really do that much. Like I was just shredding papers or like, you know, checking like thermostats and stuff, and like. But then
I actually never knew what a T.E does.
But and then we had there was 3 other guys who were like the same group as me, and then there's like 2 guys who were like seniors. They were like about to leave like 2 months later or something, and they were kind of like teach us the ropes, and then they leave, and then we like stay there for a bit. And when we about to leave, like we teach like the new guys, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But then it was pretty fun. I learned a lot of Chinese. That's actually when I started like speaking Chinese, learning Chinese and stuff. Yeah.
So it's like better than like 6 years of college.
Yeah, actually. I mean, but that's
how did you advertise?
The college years
to the military.
I was absorbing all the Chinese in there like a sponge, you know. I was just here because it actually I hear things like often enough, and then I kind of like I'll ask what it means or something sometimes, or I kind of understand like in the context what it means, and then I kind of like get more vocabulary just by listening to other people, kind of. But I mean, I probably would get more by reading a book or something. But I've learned a lot just naturally, like picking up, kind of.
Can you read a book now in Mandarin, like
maybe a kid's book, like?
Well, how about ordering in restaurants and stuff?
I can read like the meats and stuff, and like I can read the important parts and stuff. I know what's in it at least.
he can say, oh, 我要一个麦香鸡.
Yeah. 1号, you know.
I was hoping to hear some discrimination story in the military or something like I guess no.
No, there's really not. I mean, it was like, no bullying or anything. I was actually a little bit worried about that, but most people seem cool, and I mean, I was friendly to everybody and stuff. You know, I didn't try to make any enemies or like beat up the toughest guy or whatever. You know.
Well, it's also probably the fake nice thing.
I mean,
you are being.
Alright, so after the military, then you started looking for a job in Taiwan, like
after that, I was doing some English teacher recruiting.
Okay.
And then that didn't really work out that well though. Like I didn't make it for like the testing period or whatever, like the 3 months or whatever testing. What do they call it?
Wait, English teacher recruiting in like a tuition center or in
no, it's just like they recruited teachers for public schools in Taiwan from like the States or like I think from the States really.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were really focused on like some specific states like Missouri and like stuff because they had like some kind of thing like it made them more eligible or like easier to become a teacher in Taiwan, something like that.
What?
Yeah,
different states.
Yeah.
From okay. So wait, actually, when you decide to go to military in Taiwan, you have decided to stay in Taiwan.
Yeah, that's because I wanted. Yeah, that's when I decided I wanted to stay here. So if I wanted to, I had to do military.
Why did that happen? Like,
I mean,
like after you finish college.
Truthfully,
you mean like why didn't he just finish college and leave?
And yeah, you could went back to the States.
Yeah,
right?
I could have, but the thing is, if I did that, I didn't really have much things to do in the States really with a forestry degree from Taiwan. You know, like if like a NTU diploma in Taiwan is a lot more valuable than a degree in the States. Like
makes sense as well.
Yeah. And then also I had a girlfriend at the time too, so.
That's the main reason.
But yeah, that didn't work out well. So it was kind of. I mean, in the end, I'm glad I stayed, but it was for the wrong reasons, I think.
But okay, so after the recruiting place, it didn't work out. The recruiter.
I didn't really know what to do. I was trying to like message like schools and stuff, and like it was just I was like he knew like I actually applied to be a teacher through that like website, through that like it's called Teach Taiwan or whatever. And then he found my application and he just asked me, oh, do you want to work for us as a recruiter? I was like, I originally just wanted to be a teacher and he wanted me as a recruiter. And then he saw my resume and stuff too. Like I had to write out all of it for that. And he knew I didn't have any experience. So, I mean, he just like wanted to try, I guess. And he was really nice too, but in the end.
So he wanted to hire you as a recruiter, not as a recruiter to recruit English teacher, but not to hire you as
in
an
the
English
States,
teacher.
in the States, like specifically.
In the States.
Yeah.
Well, he probably thought you could speak Mandarin or something.
No, I'm pretty sure he knew. I had an interview with him. I had like a Skype interview with him.
Okay.
Yeah. But I mean, I think he thought I had like more connections or something, or like I had like friends in college that could like do something, or I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but after that, he let me off. I had like the you get like half a month's salary or something when you get like let off or something like that, and then I was looking for a while.
Okay.
Yeah, I was looking for a while though, and then I found a tutoring job, after school tutoring, like bushiban. And that's where I've been working for like 3 years now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's really good. It's pretty fun actually.
So your students are elementary students, middle school students?
It depends, but most of them are like elementary school. It starts from from 6 years old all the way to like college, or all the way to high school.
Okay.
Oh.
Do they call you 老师 or 哥哥 or something?
No, they just call me Etienne.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Our school, everyone just calls the teachers by their first name.
Okay.
Which I kind of like, but I'd feel weird if they called me like Mr. Nagant or something like that. Yeah, it's good. And I also learned a lot of Chinese through teaching English because I have to know how to like translate it all and stuff. And then when I teach, actually, I have to know the Chinese and speak Chinese actually in class.
Oh, do you teach in?
Yeah, like
English and Chinese?
In the earlier classes, like I'll pretty much only speak Chinese, and I'll just use like English commands and stuff, or like stand up, sit down, and like go and stuff like that. But then as they learn more English, like then I'll start like using less Chinese.
Teaching English.
Yeah.
So in a way, you kind of have to like understand how they how they develop their English skills along the way. So you have to like switch up a bit.
You can
start adding more English words, like maybe like a few.
Yeah, but it's kind of easy though, because I know what I've already taught them. So like I kind of just use what I've taught like a little bit more in class. Like if I've already what I've said before in Chinese, once I've taught it, then I'll start saying it in English instead. It's fun. I get like a lot of gifts too, which is nice.
Is that thing they give gifts to teacher in Taiwan?
Wait, gifts from the student or from the student's parents?
I mean, it's the students' parents will give the students to hand to me, kind of thing, you know.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, but I get a lot of like Mid on the Moon Festival. I get like the fruits.
Oh, the
what?
柚子. Yeah, I got a lot of pomelo, 柚子, and then like a lot of just like little snacks and stuff, and like cookies and all that. Yeah, it's nice. And then I like teaching kids. Actually, it's really fun.
Wait, do you teach them from a textbook or like?
We have a lesson plan, and then we have a lesson plan, and then in the earlier semesters, I guess. They don't have a textbook yet. I'm pretty much just writing on the board, and then I have to copy notes in like a textbook. Or in a notebook, I mean. But then later on they have a textbook, but then they still have to copy notes and stuff. Just for practice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you see yourself doing this for a longer
foreseeable
time?
Future?
Or do you want to...
I don't know. I mean, it's going good now, is the thing.
Yeah.
So I don't.
Will you get promoted to like a higher position, like?
I mean, I get a raise. I get a raise every 6 months until 3 years, like which I'm already out. I'm almost at like the full payment or whatever. But then after that, you can start getting bonuses from your class. Like you get like 5% or something from each student's tuition, which adds up a lot actually.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Like my last bonus for like the last 6 months was quite a bit. I don't know if I should say, but it was like about the same as my paycheck. I can say that, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then I guess people can take it.
Yeah. And then
I mean, do you eventually want to move on to another job, or you just want to
maybe?
how far
Eventually,
you can go with this company.
Eventually, I think. My goal maybe is to get my own company, at least maybe own school or just own something.
Like your own tuition center.
Yeah. But then for now, it's going really well, and I'm just kind of still learning and stuff, and just getting experience.
Like you say you've been there for like 3.
I've been teaching for 3 years now, and I've been in Taiwan since 2009.
Since a long time.
Yeah.
I mean. I know my ex sister-in-law who is white in Taiwan. She is a private tutor. Like she doesn't work for a tuition center. She's just a private tutor because she has an IC now, and she just teaches students like privately, and she makes quite a lot too.
Yeah.
I think like Taiwan pay a lot for English teaching.
Yeah,
like
they
English
do.
lessons.
For English lessons,
yeah. Okay, so then this, I don't know, how is the Taiwanese average English level, do you think?
I mean, when I first got to Taiwan, I was actually surprised. A lot of people could speak more than I thought they could.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it gets to a point where they only say like the basic stuff, but I mean they can at least communicate like with foreigners. I feel like most Taiwanese people.
Yes, like the important stuff.
Yeah. Which is, I mean, it's helpful as a foreigner.
Yeah.
I think especially these past years, and I mean like within these 10 years, Taiwan has really focused on teaching English, like in public schools. I know it was they had English lessons, but no one really cared, and to like they just learn from a Taiwanese guy. But I think now they actually hire like people from US, like what you've mentioned just now, right?
Yeah. Actually, if you look on like the Facebook like Taiwan teacher groups and stuff, there's a lot of like a lot of like the local Taiwanese people feel like there's a lot of kind of racism like among like the hiring and stuff too.
Oh yeah,
because like they say they want like white face,
they want
you know,
white
and
face,
like
right?
Pretty much like they say like you don't even like they'll like get people from Australia or like, you know, places with accents and stuff, which are not as good, but then it's still a white face, which is like good enough, I guess. And then
it's
the
same in Malaysia, as long as the face is white.
But because I went to college in the States, and sometimes I feel that their English or their grammar, to be more specific, might be not as good as I thought. Like the average level of their grammar is not as good as I thought. And like, so as you mentioned, like they discriminate, like just look at the face. Like not necessarily like their English is not necessarily that good per se. Or maybe another Chinese thing, but they might have a better English or whatever, but
so I kind of feel bad for those people. That's
just the way it is.
But at my school, though, actually, like where I teach, one of my coworkers, he's full Taiwanese, but he grew up in the States, so in Texas. But he's full Taiwanese, though. But he still could get a job, though. So I mean, it's hard, but I think you need to still qualify, though. I mean, like be fluent native speaker kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, when you teach your students, do you teach them how to pronounce? Do you focus on their accent or?
I focus a lot on the accent. I don't let them say like any uns or like, you know, etches or whatever, you know.
Okay.
Etch and like, you know, what else to say? There's just like a lot of like strange stuff. Like there are a lot of the I'm really hard on the pronunciation. Actually, the whole school is actually really hard on pronunciation. Like if they pronounce something wrong, it counts as a mistake, and then at our school, if they make mistakes, they have to like do a little bit more recording or homework or something.
Okay.
Yeah. But then at the end, a lot of the kids sound really good. Actually, they sound like almost fluent at least. But at least the ones who make it, though, a lot of them don't make it. Is the thing.
Well, make it as in like what?
Like passing it. Like you have to pass the semester to move on to the next semester, kind of thing. And a lot of the students, once they fail it, they just stop studying, kind of. Like usually, it's encouraged that they just retake the semester again, but then, they just don't want to.
So they stopped going to the tuition center, like they stop their studies? Oh, okay, that's sad.
Yeah, sometimes they'll go to like a different class, or if I have like the same class, like the same level of class, they'll go to a different, like my same class or something. But some other times they'll just stop. And because sometimes like the parents get like overwhelmed, kind of, I think.
Yeah, because you're paying for the same class.
And but then also our school's different too, because we encourage the parents to come sit in the class too, actually, and like take notes and stuff. And we encourage the parents to like after class, like at home, like to practice with them and like to know what's going on in class, kind of thing, like the parent involvement, kind of.
Well, that's more work for the parents.
But
who wants to do that?
It really helps. It really helps for the kids, though, because without it, the kids they just don't do anything, you know. So
but still, like, those parents are dedicated.
To be able to shift out the time to go to class with the kids. That's
basically they're studying together with the kids.
I mean, actually, sometimes like some of the moms are taking notes and like learning English also, like at the same time. But I think once we get to like a certain level, like they kind of stop understanding and stuff, and just the kids understand.
I
guess,
but that's like you get 2 for the price of 1.
I was gonna say that.
But then also the good thing about the job is the work starts for me. I have to be there at like 4:00 p.m. and then we get out at like 10:00 p.m. But like I work pretty much afternoons, which is really nice. I get to sleep in and stay up really late and shit.
We have to, like Bob and I will have like office jobs, so we have to like wake up early. Like JoJo. Well, what's the word from JoJo 5 or JoJo 6? It's like 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. 6 days a week.
It's 9 to 5 kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, the first job, the recruiting job, was like that, and that was, I don't know. It was nice to be able to, like, you know, after work you can hang out with like friends and stuff, but I can't wake up early. I'm not a morning person.
So overall, you would say like most foreign teachers in Taiwan liked being in Taiwan.
You said foreigners or foreign teachers? Oh, foreign teachers, like as in
foreign
like being in Taiwan.
Yeah. I mean, all the teachers who are in Taiwan are like chose to stay in Taiwan, kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
So I mean, a lot of them, they really like. I mean, my boss has been in Taiwan for like 30 years or something.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Yeah. Like,
I think a lot of expats just choose to stay in Taiwan because people there are nice and.
Yeah, and then the cost of living is also cheaper too and stuff. And but then you just gotta deal with like the weather is kind of not as good as the States, and like, but that's pretty much it. I just can't really stand the weather sometimes.
The weather?
Yeah, the rain and all like the typhoons.
It's too wet.
That. Yeah. We have two dehumidifiers in our place here because it's so fucking wet. Yeah.
I think that's the case in Malaysia, kind of as well. But
I mean, Malaysia.
I think Taiwan's worse.
Malaysia was nice. I think Malaysia felt more islandy, more tropical. I think.
No, it's only where we are, cause we're in Penang, you know, we're in the island, so it's not as humid. But if you go to the capital, where it's KL, it's very much like Taipei, cause it's surrounded by mountains, so it's really like super humid.
Really humid.
Yeah. See.
Oh yeah, we record for a long time already.
Oh, really?
Like an hour.
An hour. Oh, that's plenty. Yeah.
That's plenty for Marcus.
Nice. Who edits? Who edits it?
I do the editing.
Oh yeah, nice.
And
right
Bob
now,
does the
Marcus.
drawing. Yeah, so if you go to our podcast and if you go to our Instagram page and you see all these like drawings, so Bob's the artist.
Oh yeah, okay, I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Sounds cool.
Yeah, so for this episode, if you want like a drawing of your face or something.
Oh, okay. So what Bob is really good at is he. Okay. So if you can. Okay, I think there are a few options for you. So we can either draw a 3D cartoon version of you or a pixelated version of you. I don't know which one Bob prefers. Bob, do you prefer like pixelated because it's more challenging, or
it's either way?
I can do whatever is easiest or whatever you think.
Whatever is easy. Okay, you have to you have to send us a picture of your like 大头贴. Wait, what? Oh man.
Right. Okay. Should we end this?
Yeah.
Oh, you even wrote like an English ending for me.
Yeah. See, I'm so nice.
Okay. Okay. Right. I didn't practice, so see if I can do this in one shot. Thank you for staying in. What? Thank you for staying. What? Thank you for staying in tune with tonight's show. Okay. Thank you for staying in tune with tonight's show. Do hit us up on Facebook or Instagram, and it would be great if you leave us a 5-star rating and on iTunes and recommend our channel to your friends. Oh, that was bad.
That was bad.
It's okay. That was tonight's show, and I'm Bob.
I'm Marcus. Thanks, Etienne.
All right.
Yeah, thank you.
Peace.
Peace.